And we're live.
But yeah, still doing the paintball thing. Still, you know.
You've gone Hollywood on us, though. You weren't shooting commercials or TV before.
I actually was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like I started out like doing a little bit of acting, and I worked in the music video industry and commercial industry back in the day, because we probably discussed that years ago. But I work as a guy named Director X, and we shoot like Puffy's videos. We shoot Drake's videos. We shoot pretty much anything that's top 10. We've done it. And I stepped back to do my professional paintballing stuff, but like, you know, we just got nominated for a VMA for Pop Star by Drake starring Justin Bieber, and a couple other videos there. So we got Karen Evans. She's an amazing director also, and she's been doing TV shows and stuff. So
well, we didn't know you were cool. You should have mentioned
those are some household names.
We thought you were pretty uncool. That's what they were all saying.
But yeah, like I have, you know, that's my life is Dre, and then there's Wolf, the paintball guy, and you know, I took a back seat to the TV and music video stuff to do my paintball stuff, and people think I'm crazy, but you know, I don't ever feel like I'm working type of thing. So, but if you look around, like if you look on Drake's videos started from the bottom, you'll see me dancing in the background, black shirt, the camouflage hat, and it's like, I keeps it real, baby. I keeps it real.
Did you demand to be in the back? Like
no, that was a director's idea, because I just, you know, I was on set doing stuff, and he goes, okay, everyone looked like they're in a club scene, and like everyone's wearing black, and I just have my camouflage hat with a Canadian flag on it, and I just, you know, my guy just said, you know what, just go in there and dance with that chick. I said, okay. I'm the old guy in the club, as Chris Rock says, but I'm doing my thing, you know what I mean? So it was crazy. It's fun. Lots of experiences.
Yeah, none of us have been in any music videos. Or you know what, Kyle? Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, he's been on a Super Bowl commercial, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, but Kyle, what song was it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right. I don't think it was by Drake.
It wasn't by Drake. You asked if I was in a music video. That was the question.
It doesn't have to be from Drake or Justin Bieber.
Ariana Grande, backup dancer?
The question was, have you been in a music video? And I answered it. Full stop.
I mean, that's still that Woody and I have no experience in a music video. Although you did win a dance competition.
Yeah.
That's a form of music. I guess I'm the loser.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I've had some experiences, man. So it's
I feel like we're not doing our job right if we don't talk about your music experience. So what do you do exactly?
Well, it's not. So we started. My brother started a company called Maximus Entertainment back in the day, and we work with a guy named a director named Director X, or Little X. Director X worked under a guy named Hype Williams. So Hype Williams back in the 90s made the biggest music videos that you've ever seen in your life. So he did all the Busta Rhymes videos for like $1 million. He did all of Diddy's videos. He did Missy Elliott's videos, and she's got the big black inflated suit on, and then you stand in the rain, and then X came up under him, and we were part of X's crew. So you know, we did the, you know, casting, he did the directing. We did everything behind the scenes.
Is X a musician or a producer?
Director. He's the director. He's a straight director.
Okay.
So if you Google Director X, you'll see all the stuff he did. And, you know, he's done Usher's videos, Diddy's videos, anything that was top 10 in the 90s, he did them.
And you were on X's staff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So I behind the scenes stuff and everything. And
what'd you do?
Very cool.
Everything from casting to production assistants to sound. Like it just wearing many hats depending on the budget of the videos.
Just get shit done.
And so I've done everything from helping to hire bikini models to helping hold booms to sweeping up sets to watching editing type of thing. And you know, and then we also started producing parties for artists. So whenever Jay-Z had a concert in Toronto or New York, we'd host the after party. the crazy stuff. Or when Diddy did one of his legendary videos, we would host that party in a certain club, and we take care of everything. So I got I'd hang out with Alicia Keys for 3 days in my car, type of thing. And
name one big music star who's cool to everyone regardless of status.
Hard question, apparently. Yeah.
No,
There's
there's
The
several.
answer is not Drake.
Trying to think. No, Drake's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
I can tell you who's evil.
Okay. That was the next question anyway. You skipped ahead.
Is he evil?
It's very big female artist.
Lizzo.
Blonde chick.
Oh, the blonde chick with the huge ass.
No, bigger than that.
Oh,
Britney.
No, she's crazy, but I haven't met Britney.
Christina Aguilera.
Lady
bigger than
Gaga?
her. No,
Bigger than her.
is this a white girl or a
think
black
really top
Blonde.
40.
Is she white girl?
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know top
Taylor
40
Swift.
people.
girl? Oh,
Taylor Swift is not cool. Oh, really?
oh, you're
Evil
breaking
person.
Woody's heart.
Evil person.
Oh,
Why is she
no.
shitty?
I hope this is a
My whole
legend.
family
Don't get
likes
sued.
her.
I'm devastated.
You can't look at her in the eye.
Taylor.
You can't look at her in the eye if she passes by. She can't, like, people will get fired if they like talk to her directly. Like, just
That
That
is
stinks.
bizarre.
Now that you say it, I know that she
Not
came from
cool
a
at all.
privileged house and
Not
never.
cool at all.
She was never on the bottom.
You
Yeah.
can't look at her?
That's
Not correctly.
crazy.
Yeah.
Not directly, you
Well-
fucking peon.
won't take
treat her
pictures
like
with
the
people,
sun. You
won't
kind of
sign
like-
autographs, nothing. Nada.
Huh.
That
My
stinks.
little girls, pictures, all that stuff.
Oh, fuck those little girls.
Yeah, I can kind of get on board. Like if I don't know. Like I'll tell you if
Busta Rhymes is extremely nice. Nicest
Okay.
dude
Good.
you ever meet.
I like him.
Anyone from Tribe Called Quest is really nice.
did he die? I'm mixing him up with
Five
Biz
from
Marquis.
Coco.
Biz Marquis died.
Biz Marquis. I've never actually got to meet Biz Marquis. I've met some movie guys. I just posted me and Tyrese on my Facebook page.
Mhm.
Usher hung out with a lot of times. But yeah, Taylor Swift is not cool at all.
Let me ask you this about Taylor Swift. Whenever I meet someone who like knows me from YouTube, I try to be the best version of me because
Yeah.
my fear is that they're going to be like, I met Woody. He's actually an asshole. And, like I know the true Woody. You think you don't know him because you just know him from online. The real Woody behind the scenes is like this. So it's like, I don't want that to ever happen. I don't want that to. Plus, like, I don't know. If they actually like me, then I don't want to like. Be
Yeah,
a dick.
but-
that would suck for them. That would be a bad experience, and that would make me suck. So, is it possible though that she did that she just was a dick that one afternoon, and now you have a false impression of her?
No, this is from her staff
Hmm.
and past staff with no grudges to bear. This is
Mm.
just, and it's like, because I'm like you, like in the paintball world, I'm kind of popular. And, I have my little clothing line and I sign posters when I go to game and I sign merch and I take pictures with lots of people. And like, even I have haters. Like I have wolf hater groups. He just plays for the camera and he only shows up when there's money involved and he only does this. And I talked to him once and he was an a-hole. I go, I wasn't even in
That's
that
my
part of the
nightmare.
country. But and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And I take that into consideration when I see stuff like this, right? And it's like, it's and I've like you'll never see a picture of me angry or mad. And you know what I mean? And I'm very appreciative of all of it. But, people can like you for no reason whatsoever, just because there are people who will not like you just because you're known. Like there's people out there who don't like popular people. Period.
Yeah.
Like no matter who they are, they think people assume I have an ego or I want to be famous, or like if I wanted to be famous, I wouldn't have chose paintball to do it in. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. I know famous people. I would have stayed in that world. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
One thing that can happen is like everyone says Wolf's a nice guy. Everyone who meets Wolf knows that he's a nice guy. Wolf is a nice guy. And then one guy says, I have the inside scoop. The truth is he's a stinky poo-poo head.
Yeah.
And then, they're like, oh, really? You know the inside scoop? And they believe that instead of the mountains of evidence they've seen that you're a nice guy.
A negative rumor will spread across the world faster than you can wake up in the morning. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. If someone wants to believe something bad about you, you could do all you can to prove otherwise, and there's nothing you can do. And so you can't spend your time trying to fight that, because that's their narrative.
But on the question, you couldn't come up with a guy who's just really nice.
No, I did. I told you Buster Rhymes was really nice.
I'm sorry, you're right. My mistake.
There's a lot of guys who are very appreciative of what they have.
You know who
Mark Wahlberg is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Andre 3000 is one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet.
I didn't expect Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I met him on the set of Four Brothers,
and he was totally cool.
Brothers. Very cool dude. Very cool.
And you're like, some people will hate you just for being famous. I made assumptions about him because so many girls considered him their dream guy, right? What was he into? Was it Backstreet Boys?
When he was doing his underwear modeling days?
The underwear modeling days, and then he was in a boy band. Help me. Was it Backstreet Boys?
No, his brother was in the boy band.
Mark Wahlberg was not in a boy band.
He was on his own. He was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah. Well, there was the Funky Bunch.
Yeah, but that wasn't a group. It was just Marky Mark.
But he was never in the group?
No, it's his brother. His older brother was in.
All right. Well, this says
and he also hate crime that Asian man at that time.
Yeah, but
okay. So I was going to go there too.
But
he was on New Kids on the Block. Zach says he wasn't in New Kids on the Block.
That's his brother, Donnie Wahlberg. His older brother.
I'm sorry, Zach wrote it in a way that can.
Donnie Wahlberg is the younger brother.
Zach set me up for failure.
Donnie is the older brother.
Oh,
and Mark came up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you learn something useless every day.
But yeah, anyway, because he was an underwear model, because he was in music, I was like, all these girls are throwing themselves at him.
Yeah,
I bet he considers people a little disposable. Like I just projected this upon him. But
people think that about me, right? Like they think that because he gets flown out to games and he plays for free and he doesn't, they think the same stuff about me. But I think that's a normal human reaction for some when you see someone who's all the glitz and glamour, right? You don't see the human, you just see the what's you see proposed in front of you. But it's, I put it this way, like I've gotten to meet Brad Pitt a couple of times, and he, if you live your entire life with people always taking your picture and you can't go anywhere, I mean, as a regular person, that sounds like a dream almost, right? But if you can't even, like Drake can't leave his house and go for a walk type of thing in Toronto without getting, and that could like get you upset after.
That would drive you crazy after a while.
Totally. Like you can't go to you have to buy out a whole restaurant to go and eat, or be in a bathroom and some will, like Eminem said, he'll be in the bathroom and help with his daughter and making sure she's okay, and fans will try to come in and get autograph. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things where it seems like you're being a douchebag, but you just want to live. Like you appreciate your fans, but at the same time, there's a lot of people who don't know boundaries, right? And they'll try and get you every time. Like you can't, like I heard Brad Pitt say, you can't sign autographs with black ink. You got to do it with blue ink, because then they'll take your autograph and put it on other stuff and pretend, this is an original about Brad Pitt and yada yada yada. You know what I mean?
I've always thought that was a little like a movie star would be like, I'll sign something for you, but I want to make sure you don't profit off of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? It doesn't hurt you at all.
But people can take it. Like, for instance, there's guys out there who will, I know Drake personally, and there's guys out there who would take pictures with him, and they'll go out and get business deals and say, hey, this is my friend Drake. He's in this business too. He's in this deal too. So you can invest with me. It's safe. And
I hear you. I don't know. Like Wolf, if you told me my signature was 15 grand, I'd give you 3. I don't care. You need 4, I can do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, again, it's hard for us to think of ourselves that high. up, because when it's millions of dollars at stake and reputations and jobs and coming
I'm
at
gonna
you
take Brad
point to
Pitt's
courts.
fucking signature and put it on a Hitler.
And
I'm gonna have him signing the Fuhrer and like best wishes. I'm your biggest fan, and then I put that on a picture of Hitler and sell that, and then we'll see how his
just
reputation
taking him
fares.
as an example.
Can you
of
make
that.
this out to my nephew Adolf?
But it's because I said I've gotten to hang around, like, Alicia Keys, and we were driving around for a while, and she was the nicest person ever, and little girl came up to her and, can I enter your autograph? You know what I mean? And it's like nicest person ever, and then you get the people who start taking it too far. You know what I mean? And just start, it's trying to take earrings from her and clothing and getting, souvenirs and stuff. It's like there's a lot of them out there.
I saw Ewan McGregor
doubt
get
it.
stopped in the street earlier today, and they were like, he's signing stuff for him. He's like, could you take a picture with her? He's like, you can take a picture of me, but I got a jet. And I was like, and then he smiles, and like, if you've ever seen Ewan McGregor smile, even like watching the video, I was like, oh,
Aw.
dude's so fucking good looking. And but I was just like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like dude's fucking walking down the street. You've stopped him. You've impeded his he's clearly going somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
And like I don't know when that video was from, but like if it's anytime like recently, I don't want to get too close to people anyway.
Yeah.